Hello friends, today's our topic is fraction. So here I have a square, and if I divide it into two equal parts, then what do we call each part of this? Can we say each part of it as 1 upon 2? That means one part out of two equal parts, right? This is one part of two equal parts. This is also one part of two equal parts. Then this form of number is called fraction, in which one number is written at the top and another number is written at the bottom. Let's have another example. Here I have a circle, and if I divide it into four equal parts, and if I shade three parts of it, so can I represent these three shaded parts as 3 upon 4, which means we are talking about three parts out of four equal parts which are shaded. Okay, so 3 upon 4 is the form of number which is known as a fraction. Now, if we talk about this one unshaded part, so how can we represent it? Can we represent it as 1 upon 4? That means one part out of four equal parts. So with the help of these numbers 3 upon 4 and 1 upon 4, we are talking about a part or parts of this whole circle, right? So that 3 upon 4 and 1 upon 4 is called a fraction. Okay? Now, what is fraction? Fraction means a part or parts of a whole, which we have learnt with these examples. Okay? And that part, it can be that part which have been taken, or that part also that which are left over. Okay, so if we talk about the circle, so if we shade it, then that means we are taking this part, we are taking this part which is shaded, that means 2 part out of 3, and this unshaded part is leftover part. So we can also represent this also as 1 upon 3, right? So with the help of the fraction, we can represent any part or more than one parts of any whole. Okay? Now, let's have some more information about fraction. So, we know that the number in the form of one above the other, like 3 upon 4, or we can say 9 upon 5, 10 upon 15. These kind of numbers are called fraction, in which we have a top part and a bottom part. Let's have one more example. 12 above the 15. This is a fraction. Okay. So in this we have a top part and a bottom part. Okay. So top part of a fraction is always a numerator, and bottom part of a fraction is always a denominator. Okay, so we can say that we can say that 12 is a numerator in this fraction and 15 is a denominator in this fraction. Here, write N for numerator and write D for denominator for the following numbers. So here we have first example of fraction in which we have 5 at the top. So 5 upon 7 in this fraction, what is the numerator and what is the denominator? Now 5 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator in this fraction. Let's take next example. In this 7 is numerator and 8 is denominator. Okay. Now write the fraction for the shaded part. Here two examples are given. In these examples we have to write fraction of the shaded part. So how we will write it? Let's have first example. In this, how many shaded parts we have? 1, 2 and 3. 3 parts are shaded. So we will write 3 at the top and upon total number of parts. How many total number of parts are there? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 we will write at the bottom. Okay, so this is the fraction of the shaded part of this example. Now let's have next example. In this, what will be the fraction of shaded part in this example? How many shaded parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 parts are shaded. So we will write 5 at the top. And at the bottom we have to write the total number of parts. So how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So there are total 7 parts. So we will write it as bottom. So fraction of the shaded part in first example is 3 upon 6. And in the second example, fraction of the shaded part is 5 upon 7. That means 5 parts out of 7 and 3 parts out of 6. Now, we will have some more information about the fraction in our next video, in which we will learn about the types of fraction. Thank you.